My name is Rafael Michaelczuk. I'm representing another use case today of the PHABULOuS pilot line. It's the Swarovski use case, and I will start this way, explaining you a little bit why we are actually involved in the project. Yeah? So in our project, it's all about micro-optics revolution for decorative surfaces. And yeah, you might ask really the question why a jewelry manufacturer is involved in an optics, micro optics and freeform micro optics project. Yes, this is maybe not that obvious. And what I did is I took one slide or one picture of the Optic BB actually, quite recent presentation, I think, where something like an, let's say, a simulated festival of lights in Berlin is shown. Yeah? At least it reminds me of that one because I lived for some time in Berlin, and that always was quite a nice event during the time. And just switching to the next slide, which is already coming now from Austria here in Wattens from our headquarter, you see there's quite a common line, yeah, in these two pictures. So we have this nice nice colors, color effects on the one hand side, and on the other hand side here in Austria. So basically, you see here our interest that is really about turning light into delight, how we call it. And this is since 1895, since the company was founded. So one of the basic topics in our company is using also light for doing amazing, brilliant and sparkling yeah, really effects and phenomena in the end. And what you see here are pictures from our kind of own museum, you can say, in the headquarter. It's the so-called Crystal World, Kristallwelten. Yeah, so for the German speakers in Berlin-Brandenburg area, probably this is speaking as well. So this is what you can actually visit, and where we exhibit a little bit how we play around with crystals and light. Yeah. So having seen this one, I think it's much easier for you to get the idea behind and why we are dealing with such topics. Yeah, going more into deep when it comes to PHABULOuS. On the left-hand side, you see actually a product from our company. It's the so-called active panel. This one combines about 200,000 crystals that are then illuminated by a backlight of special LEDs. And as you easily see, it's really a decorative lighting solution. Which is, on the other hand, very heavy, yeah, due to the crystal components. And actually, during the development of this product, it was already requested in the development phase that there should be probably some further development in the direction to make it more lightweight. And we have seen an option in the freeform micro optics there to maybe really tackle it from a different angle by using really optics, and in this case then specifically decorative foils, to achieve maybe similar results, and we call this like foils or panels that have a gemstone appearance. Yeah, so they are not actually gemstones anymore, but they have a gemstone appearance. Another product is on the other hand side, on the right side, this is this hexagon panel. This is actually also kind of a honeycomb design that is installed as a kind of an artwork, an art piece outside, in an outside area. What is now PHABULOuS offering to us, and what have we done? So we took a kind of a typical way for PHABULOuS, yeah. So we made it through the whole life cycle. Yeah. So actually, what you need to know about PHABULOuS is that Jessica and her very experienced colleagues, yeah, take you by your hand and then guide you through the whole process. Yeah, starting from the design. the design. Actually, this was very much driven also by our competencies from in-house, but we checked back with the fabulous experts there to have really a producible design, which is important. And then we moved into the next step of origination. And here is a really tiny, I think it was a 20 by 20 quartz master that has been then, as Jessica explained before, stepped and repeated there on a larger surface to get then imprinted on a larger area. And this process of really bringing it to a larger area is then that actually this step into the repeat process for the replication. And on the right hand side, you even see that all this can bring us to such a huge drum, very, very large, and with really nice results when it comes to also seamless alignment of the structures, which is important for many use cases, and ours as well. Yeah, and following this path then to building up this structure with nanoimprint lithography in different, actually in different processes, so in roll to plate process and on glass substrates, but also on foils in roll to roll. We ended then up with these nice demonstrators. On the left hand side, you see one, I believe this is the glass version imprinted. In the middle, we have the foil version. So you have really decorative structures per square meter, and in the on the right you see the illuminated version with backlight LEDs behind the structure without coating actually. So the difference between the middle one and the right one is actually also that you have no coating, no silver mirror in the end. And here, just for impression, a little bit a short video showing that this structure is really sparkling is crazy. It's very difficult to show this in the video, but if you see this in real life, it's almost disturbing. Yeah, it's sparkling so much that basically all this irregularities that are achieved here, you really do not know where to look at. But this is by purpose. And I think it's really well achieved in the PHABULOuS project, and you get here really a nice impression how this looks like. And yeah, you see another version. One of the foils imprinted, and then with the decorative print on top of that, showcasing the PHABULOuS project itself. Well, that's all from my side. Very quick, but we have time if you have any questions. Yes, and yeah, if you want to reach out to learn more about this use case, please feel free.